Hello.
You want to do English or something?
Maybe both.
Both? Okay.
How are you?
Japanese English?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Which department are you? Which department are you?
I study Japanese department. I study Japanese department.
Oh,
私の
Japanese
日本語学科の学生です。でも私の日本語は悪いです。
Oh, it's 还好
I see. So you're Taiwanese?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Where from?
Where are you from?
From Japan.
Oh, 日本人ですか?
日本人です。
そうだよ。
So you're in the Japanese department?
Yes. Actually, I finished my study many years ago, but after the COVID, so during the COVID, I think lots of things. So I decided to come back to school and study for another degree.
Oh, okay. So which degree are you studying currently?
Before I was studying in sociology and economics.
Sociology and economics.
I'm now studying Japanese. I only learned from last September until
So
now.
you're doubling a undergraduate degree.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Maybe it's like a postgraduate program.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm very old.
You look like 25, 6, something like that.
No, 38.
Oh, 38. Oh really?
I see.
So you really came back?
Yeah, I finished my study
Like
maybe
10 years ago or something?
12 years
12
ago.
years ago. Wow, okay.
Many years ago. And are you exchange student?
Yeah, I'm an exchange student.
And
I'll be here only for one semester. So I'll go back to Japan on the end of June. 3 months left.
and you are exchange student?
I'm a full-time here.
International students.
What's your major?
外交
White So you study
Diplomacy and international relations.
So you study the full English program.
Yes.
You speak Chinese?
Yeah, a little.
Nice. I cannot speak Chinese at all. Yeah, still struggling.
So you only came here by English? You only came here by English?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
どうして英国を上手なんです？
Like when I was a kid, I used to live in Singapore for 4 years, and also like actually I was in Canada 2 months ago as an exchange student as well. So like actually 2 times in the exchange program.
So that's why.
Traveling, around the world, something like that.
So you learn English when you were a kid.
Yeah, exactly. But like when I was a kid, like I couldn't speak English that much, to be honest. So yeah, I just learned it like, by myself after I come back to Japan, and then I studied abroad in Canada, and then now. Yeah.
あなたは頭がいいです。
Nah.
頭がいいです。
Not at all.
どうして英語上手なんです？
日本語で答えたかい？英語で答えたかい？
Maybe half and half because my listening is very bad.
じゃあ日本語でね。中学校までカナダの学校で勉強していたので。
When you were a kid, you've been to Canada.
Okay. I'll go in English. Okay. So I finished my junior high in a Canadian school. It was a Canadian international school.
In Japan?
In Japan, and I also been to Canada several times as well.
In which part in Canada?
2 parts. One is Vancouver. It's on the east side. You might not know, but it's an island called Prince Edward Island.
Oh yeah, of course. The Green
really?
Gable. Do you know the Green
really?
Gable?
Oh yeah. Exactly. It's a beautiful nature place, but only with greens, and snows, and it's really nothing. But I study there, and then I've been to a normal public high school in Japan. Then I came to Taiwan.
So, have you also learned French in Canada?
I remember I had a French course in my elementary school, but I have no idea about French right now. Just because I think I was not interested, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. And their French is not real French,
It's,
Their Canadian French is
Yeah, Canadian
is
French.
more different thing.
Yeah, right. Especially like in Toronto, right? Like they speak French and like English, I guess.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to like Vancouver side, I mean the east side, they don't speak French at all. Yeah, I've been to Vancouver for like only once, for traveling, but they don't speak French at all.
And it's Chinatown. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, we can say like there is China.
Yeah,
To
that's
be
like
honest, there's so many Chinese.
kind of occupied.
Yeah, occupied.
Preoccupied.
China.
Because
So many Chinatown.
so many Chinese people.
So why you choose to study in Taiwan after high school?
Actually, I didn't directly come here for high school. I worked in after high school. I actually worked in an American embassy related institution in Tokyo. Then I worked there for 2 years, just because one year was my plan, but that was just prepare for graduation. But the COVID thing came out, and I had to choose. I had no choice to do come to abroad because of the lockdown and all that stuff. And then that place was related to diplomacy as well. And when it comes to diplomacy, Taiwan is in an interesting situation, right? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And the country itself is pretty unique as well. And I thought I had an English skill, but I did not have a Chinese skill at all. So one of my interests was just to study in Chinese, study Chinese itself, because it was like zero before I come here. And my choice was either China, mainland China, or Taiwan.
Yeah, then
Hong Kong is too different.
Hong Kong
It's
is different.
Cantonese.
Yeah.
Singapore is like different as well. It's a mixture of everything. If I want to learn a real practical Chinese, it's gonna be either China or Taiwan.
Yeah.
And then it's not. I just thought if I were to learn politics related things in China, it's going to be super different at least from Japan, at least from most part of the world, since they are established communist country. So I thought Taiwan would be better in terms of having an essence of Asian culture, and both, it's a Western side country-ish, So I thought it's more interesting, it's more practical, and maybe safer and easier for Japanese to come to Taiwan,
sure.
right? Yeah.
Basically, like Taiwanese people like Japan, right?
Yeah,
Japanese
exactly.
People, so
Yeah.
they're pretty much like kind to the Japanese people. But when it comes to Chinese people,
Yeah,
they tend to
they're
hate Japan,
different.
So, like, it's
Yeah.
kind of different, because of the historical issues,
Oh yeah,
the
the
governmental
history.
issues, and all those things. Yeah.
Yes.
Now you are the sophomore.
I'm in a sophomore, second year. Yes.
You have
How
to-
long have you been in Taiwan?
Just 2 years. Just
2 years. Wow,
Yes.
it's a long time though.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah, but I got 2 more years to go, so
Yeah.
Okay, 2 years.
it's a halfway for me.
Are your
my
parents visit you in Taiwan?
No.
No, never. Oh.
No. They actually never even visited Taiwan. They're planning to, but let's see.
I just joined the exchange program for 1 year,
No, 1 semester.
1 semester.
Yeah, so I go back to Japan on June.
Uh,
So 3 months left actually.
Which university you're studying at?
Sorry?
Which university you're studying
You
now?
know APU? Asia Pacific University. It's
In
American.
Oita,
In Oita, you know?
I know. Yeah,
Oh.
my friends go there. One of my Korean friends go there.
Korean,
There are a lot
yeah,
of
there's only
Korean
Koreans
people,
and
right?
Indonesian.
Yeah.
Oita, what's the kanji Oita?
Oita, 大分，
Often.
在福冈附近。
Fukuoka.
1000 per yeah. Countryside though. Yeah, literally countryside.
Yeah，有很多温泉。
And where are you from in Japan?
I was actually born in Fukuoka, and my family moved to Tokyo when I was like 2 years old. So after that, I'm in Tokyo. Yeah.
And your parents are living in Fukuoka now?
No, Chiba Prefecture.
Chiba.
Chiba is
You know Chiba
Chen-
Prefecture?
Chiba.
Next to Tokyo.
千叶，对对对对。
Next to Tokyo, yeah.
close to Yokohama.
Yeah, other side of
A bit
Tokyo.
close, yeah, I think. Yokohama, yeah.
Where in Chiba?
Chiba City.
Chiba City.
Chiba
Oh,
City.
And do you speak dialect?
they don't have dialect.
They don't have
Dialect,
dialect.
I don't know, no dialect. It's like Kanto dialect, right?
Yeah, it's like a normal
Tokyo
Japanese.
dialect, I guess. It's
Still standard Japanese.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually normal Japanese.
So what's your dream? あなたの夢は何ですか? What's your dream after graduation?
I haven't decided yet, actually. So actually, like, you know, I just want to get a job like which is related to like speaking English, or using English. But I haven't decided yet. But my plan is like, you know, I just get a like job in Japan first, and then like maybe work abroad, you know, something like that. But I don't want to like stay in foreign country forever. So, yeah, I want to come back to Japan eventually.
Right.
Yeah. That's my plan, but I'm not sure like what kinds of job I want to get. Yeah. What about you guys?
What's your dream? あなたの夢は何ですか?
I'll say pretty similar to him, but the different part would be I'm okay for working in abroad for long years, but I think it would be beneficial if I start my career in Japan. Yes. Yeah. Related to visa, it's too complicated,
yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Yeah. It's too, I don't wanna go through everything, so I'll just start my job in Taiwan probably. I mean in Japan. Maybe come back to Taiwan someday.
For traveling or working?
For work, maybe if I have a chance, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
So after I finish my study, I work in the hospital.
Hospital?
Yeah, I take care of the disability and elder people in the hospital. So I saw many people are very sad in the hospital because they are ill. I also take care of the people who have Alzheimer's. They cannot remember things. So maybe in the future, if I have a chance, I can just have my own business. If I able to, so I want to have my own business.
Related to the hospital or nursing.
Yeah, maybe I open my nursing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool. Wow. So you're studying about something like, you know, like meditation or something?
Meditation.
Yeah, like kind of doctor things, like hospital or something like
Oh,
nursing.
before I have a training in the program, so I joined the training program, and after I work in the hospital.
How did you study English? How did you study English? I didn't ask this question.
Before I enter university, I cannot speak any English. Because the education in Taiwan, we just only focus on the exam, so we don't have much chance to practice oral speaking.
Yeah, it's kind
So
of Japan.
that's the story at the time you were in like 20s or something.
Yeah. So after I enter university, I met some foreign students and start practicing oral speaking with them.
Yeah. Kind of similar as well.
So when you're a kid, you study in the international school.
When I was in Singapore,
Yeah.
I went to both like Japanese school and English school. So two schools at the same time.
Oh, that's so busy, isn't it?
It was kind of tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, something like that.
Is it like your parents' job related?
Yeah, exactly. My father's job. Yeah, that's why we moved to Singapore and then just stayed there for 4 years. There was nothing, to be honest.
How old were you when you were in
When
Singapore?
I was there, like maybe from 6 years old to 10-year old. So 4 years, yeah.
okay.
About 4 years, I think.
So can I ask you what's the tip to learn Japanese?
Since
If you want to practice, you want to improve your oral speaking, because
Since we're native, it's a difficult
Yeah.
question, but maybe it depends on which level you want to become.
Because when I was in Japanese department, I study in the class, but I don't have a chance to practice speaking. And I found people, normally Japanese people speak very fast. So,
That's true. Especially I speak very first when I speak Japanese.
And then the grammar is difficult for me because the Japanese, the verb is in the end of the sentence. So it's different from Chinese. So for me, it's difficult.
Different grammar.
Yeah.
It's opposite. But I think I recommend it to watch anime.
Anime.
A
With
lot
subtitles.
of people who's fluent in Japanese watch anime.
Yeah, exactly. The best way to like study Japanese.
Anime suki desu ka? Anime suki desu ka?
Yeah, I watch sometimes.
Which anime? Which anime?
Recently, I actually never watched anime so much, but since I'm in Taiwan, there's no TV, there's no really entertainment. I don't know what's going on in Japan right now. So I started watching One Piece recently. Just recently.
What? It's too long.
Yeah, it's so long, and there's like 1,000 episodes right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And within these 2 years, I'm on the 800.
800.
Yes.
Wow. Struggle.
Yes, I catch up. I'm almost there.
It's a long time though.
Yeah.
When I was thinking, I like to watch Doraemon.
Doraemon, the best anime.
Maluko.
Naruto.
Naruto.
No, Maluko.
Maruko.
Naruto.
あ、ちびまる子ちゃん。
这些是
Wow.
小樱桃。
小丸子，
小丸子。
小丸子。
In Chinese.
そう、名前がなんか違う。
Maybe if I watch drama, it's good to learn Japanese.
Drama. Yeah, still. But maybe words they use in dramas are more. If you use it normally, it's kind of weird, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
They're kind of like not showing off, but like
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially anime, you know.
Yeah, in anime, maybe people say themselves is the boku, but usually if you use watashi, it's more polite.
Right.
Watashi, yeah.
Maybe no, like I think what he meant is when you watch animes or when you watch dramas, you're like automatically interested in Japanese, right? So like as you watch more, your ears get used to fast speaking Japanese that you mentioned earlier.
Exactly. Especially like listening skill, you know.
Yeah.
You can improve it.
I think listening is one of the most difficult part. I actually, for Chinese, for me, the listening is most difficult part. Yeah. Of course, pronunciation, but in terms of pronunciation, at least to the level that you can tell what you want to say, it's I think easy to go than Chinese. Because in Chinese, if you mistake a single characteristic of a tone, then you're saying a totally different thing, right? Yeah. But in Japanese, it's like if you have a correct vowel, then you're okay.
It's no problem. It's not a big deal. So I think speaking is not difficult.
Yeah.
Just reading and listening is the most difficult part of Japanese.
What's your experience when you study international school? Is everything fine for you? Or?
Yeah, I think it was more challenging for me to go back to a Japanese education because
I think the Western education is more open-minded, Western education is more open-minded.
Those exam culture is pretty difficult thing. Also, a lot of memorizing. I realized that, and also mathematics. If I were in Japanese school, I'm not allowed to use calculator.
Yeah, sure.
Even though it's a high level, those those intervals and everything like graphs and all those stuff, you're not allowed to use calculator in Japanese high school. I think even in some Japanese university, they make you calculate by your hand and plot the graph by your hand, which is kind of crazy, but they do that. So adjusting those stuff, I was like I had a best score in math when I was in international school, but I had one of the worst score when I went to a Japanese school because it was totally different
Yeah,
thing,
it's
even though I'm
more
doing
difficult.
yeah.
I've never used the calculator in the high school life, to be honest.
I think Taiwanese too.
Yeah, I think
They hand calculate,
yeah,
right?
focus on
Typical
the
is
exam and
education.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I think in university they allow, right?
it's
In
allowed to
Taiwanese
use it, yeah, for
university,
sure.
but in Japanese, they some places don't allow.
it's
Yeah.
allowed.
So why your parents want you to study in the international school?
I'm not sure about that, but I don't know. I remember I took exams of several schools when I was in elementary, like when I was like in kindergarten and trying to go into elementary school. I remember I took an exam of several the normal Japanese private schools. There's one public school that need the exam and also the international school. And I think it's because my mother simply like English, foreign, like overseas stuff. So yeah, but she clearly told me the reason why she bring me back to high school, like a public high school, is just because simply if you're Japanese and your Japanese is broken, that's like yeah, right. You know, it's kind of a problem.
So your parents want you to fluent in both languages.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's major problem for people like him, people who stayed in foreign country and they learn in like a Japanese school in that country, but their Japanese is still lower level than the real Japanese, right?
Yeah.
So like it's a major problem that those people will face because Japanese is really difficult in terms of being native, like for example, if you're a foreigner, it's very easy, even though they're speaking in clean Japanese, like pure Japanese, but we can still, most cases, we can still, they are a foreigner. Right? We can tell them they're like, oh, they're not really Japanese. Because small context, but it's really obvious that you're not native to Japanese, even though you're Japanese. So when I just graduated my junior high, yeah, I had a totally broken Japanese until I study a lot and catch up with everything.
So kind of English is your first language.
Yeah, mostly yes.
I see.
Yes.
And
I
why-
was speaking Japanese at home, but still, yes.
Yeah.
Pronunciation was okay, but you know those small contexts like ga, ni, o, ha, they get mixed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you
I
remember
don't know how to
kanji?
say.
I do. Now I do.
Okay, okay.
Gane oha is like 助词.
对。
How to say in Japanese?
接続詞。
少し難しいです。
難しいですね。
Yeah, that's true.
I always make lots of mistakes. Bus ni norimasu, but I sometimes make mistake. Bus wa? No, bus ni.
Yeah.
And why your parents want to send you to the international school?
Like
I was not in
Singapore.
the international school.
He was in Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore,
Your
Singapore.
father, your parents working in Singapore before?
Yeah. My father like used to work in Singapore, and then the company.
What's your parents do?
It's hard to explain though. Like kind of chemical things. You know Sumitomo?
Oh
Yeah. Sumitomo Chemical Corporation.
Very elite. 住友製薬科学
Yeah,
科
Sumitomo
学系
Chemical.
かしかも理系じゃん
Yeah, Nikkei.
Yes, very elite, I think. His father.
Yeah.
Difficult to get in.
Yeah. Actually, I could stay in Japan actually, but like my father forced us to like stay in Singapore. Yeah. Yeah, when I was in like Singapore, like first year, I really hate Singapore to be honest. There was nothing.
I can imagine.
Yeah, literally nothing, and I couldn't speak English at all, so it's hard to like understand what they're saying. But yeah, kind of getting used to it, and
Especially 15 years ago or something.
yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, I think when you're a kid, it's easy to learn foreign language.
Yeah, that's true. Like my brain was like kind of soft, right? It's kind of metaphor.
Exactly.
Yeah. Easy to like study something. Now it's difficult to learn, like especially Chinese.
Did you learn lots of French in Singapore?
A lot of time, yes, but I already forgot. A lot of time like we didn't have like smartphone, right? So it's hard to like contact with them.
Oh, so you lost the contact.
Yeah, exactly. We're not keeping touch.
And did you still contact with your friend in Canada?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, Canada was even like when I was there, even in 2008 or 9. I remember I made a Facebook account in 2009 when they just started a service,
I've done it. When I was in Singapore, I should have done it.
and I still have it through the Facebook account. Yeah, but I don't really like keep in touch so much.
Yeah.
They're everywhere in the world. Yeah.
They're so cool though.
So I want to visit Prince Edward Island also. I want to visit Prince Edward Island also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to visit there also.
Yeah, that's really rare to have those people to go there. It's not really it's not really a sightseeing place. It's like
Oh no, I think because most people know because the Green Gable.
Oh really? Maybe that's. I never actually met a Japanese person who knows Prince Edward Island. So maybe it's a
So
Taiwanese.
the Green Gable is not popular in Japan.
I think so. Yeah, I think Japanese will often go to more like big cities, Toronto, Vancouver. They don't, I think, go to countryside.
Yeah, but I was in countryside.
You were in countryside.
You know, like the Lethbridge?
Yeah.
You know Lethbridge?
British Columbia.
No. I'm near from British Columbia.
Yeah.
Not near though, but a bit close.
It's Alberta.
Yeah, Alberta.
Oh.
Calgary. You know
Calgary, yes.
Calgary Airport, and then it takes like 3 hours from there.
Oh, that's so far away. I thought it was in British Columbia, but it's not even there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's pretty much countryside. I can show the map.
That's like
No one knows.
nowhere.
No one knows.
Why did your father go there?
No, not my father. Like
Only you.
Yeah.
Only your exchange.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, right. You homestayed there.
Yeah.
I thought you were like saying somewhere the bridge you were talking about was
Where is that?
Here.
Yeah, here's Vancouver, right?
Yeah.
This is Vancouver.
like right.
And then this is Calgary, right? And Lethbridge is here.
Oh my god.
This is Lethbridge. Calgary.
It's like a small town.
Yes, very small town. There is literally nothing.
Oh my
Only
God.
snow and minus 30 degrees. So many deers. Only nightclub.
Oh my god. Only nightclub?
Only nightclub.
They have nightclub?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah, only that.
Did you try ice skating there?
No, I didn't. I mean, I think I could. My friend did it, but I didn't. Saturday.
I had an ice skating for PE class. And
Wow, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
I had hockey and ice skating.
Great.
Where is the rip?
PEI, I think it's
Wow. Where is that?
one of.
Canada's
I'm not
pretty
really
much huge
sure.
country.
I think it's close to Newfoundland, right?
Yes.
Yeah, close to Newfoundland.
You're very familiar with Canada.
Oh, I've never been to Canada.
You're familiar.
I
with
want to
Canada.
visit there, but
Here.
What is the? It's island?
Yes, it's an
Yeah.
island in the lake.
Wow.
yeah.
I wanna visit this side, the east side of Canada.
What is the Green Gable in Japanese?
グリーンゲーブルじゃないかな、その I'm not sure. Wait.
你可以没有看那个身高是高，然后呢，你知道国中生跟高中生会有差，就国中生看起来，你是要卡月的。
I'm not sure. I think there's no Japanese term at least. Yeah, I don't think there is a Japanese term.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like a common place to go. I think. 赤毛のアンの題材の場所、作者がいて、赤毛のアンっていう名前聞いたことあります？
聞いたことあります。
赤毛のアンのなんていうの舞台となってる
舞台
場所
わからん。
超田舎。
めっちゃ田舎やな。
It's too big. Yeah,
Okay,
country is
okay.
too big. It's not like Taiwan here. You have like Taiwan is really easy to understand in terms of that Taipei, Taichung, Tainan. Yeah.
So after you come to Taiwan, do you have a homesick?
Homesick. Actually, the first week I felt that, to be honest, because like language is like different, right? Yeah, actually, I misunderstood before I came here. I saw like the people speak like both English and Chinese.
Only clerks in Taipei.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Like
right,
Taipei, sometimes like I can talk with them in English, but yeah, especially in Taipei.
Yeah, Tam City is too local.
Yeah, too local.
Yeah.
that's kind of culture shock for me, to be honest. Yeah, and then I was surprised about the toilets.
Oh
And the
yes,
bathroom as well.
yes, bathroom connected to the toilet.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, in Japan is separate, right?
Always separate. I never seen the type
Exactly.
in Japan. Yes.
Yeah.
And also the taste of the food is different. So
Yeah, it's different. It's a problem if you stay long term.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's a short term, it's okay. So I now I tend to cook at house more than I eat outside.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you too? Oh,
Yeah.
I think Japanese food is more healthier.
maybe yeah. It's
Yeah.
a little less oily.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Yeah.
They use the oil, right, for the Taiwanese food.
Yeah, and
It's
also
very
the
tasty.
tea used to be no sugar in Japan. So
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Taiwan's tea
Yes,
it's
everything
very
is
sweet.
sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I don't know why they put the sugar into the tea, you know.
Yeah.
It tastes disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I'm already Taiwanese, so I'm used to it. You know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my body is used to it, but I was shocked when I first had Taiwanese drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Chinchou nature is pretty much like sweet, right? Yeah, a lot of like bubble and
yeah. So I like Japanese food also, but I cannot eat natto.
Natto.
Do you like natto?
Yeah, I like natto. High nutrition, tasty, and I used to eat it every
the
day.
taste is very strong when I smell the taste.
It's like for Japanese for Japanese it's Taiwanese chodofu. Yes, exactly.
Usually you put the natto with the rice and the soy sauce. And
Yeah.
You like
Sometimes
it?
mustard.
Yeah, mustard, yeah. You like shotofu? Have you tried it before?
Yeah.
You like it?
I don't eat it
like-
every day.
I don't like
I,
tofu.
I'm okay. I'm okay with the fried one, but I'm not okay with the hot pot one.
Yeah, that smell very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the food itself is okay, but the smell of the restaurant is not
Yeah, bro.
okay. The food is okay, you know?
They're selling it everywhere, you know. So when I work outside, I can smell it everywhere, literally
Yeah.
everywhere. It tastes, and the smell is so strong. Yeah.
You live close by?
I live over there. You know Tanku?
Taiku.
Taiku.
Oh, I used to live there.
What? You used to live there?
Oh, you say you live in Singapore before, so do you like durian?
Durian? Oh, I've tried it before. It tastes good actually. It
Yeah,
smells
I
strong.
like it too.
Yeah, it smells strong. It is. And a bit expensive.
Oh.
You used to live there. Then why you moved out?
Where?
Tanku?
Oh, Zaiku. I don't know. The room I had was second floor, and it was too humid.
Yeah.
And also the landlord there like said to me they're going to increase the rent.
Okay.
And like I found a better place, so I just moved there. Yeah.
Well, do you remember like which building you used to stay?
Hey.
I think it's different. Actually, I'm in the like second floor right now.
Oh really?
Yeah, but 59 D building, so different building. I
D
think.
building. Right. Yeah.
Very humid.
I know. It's
Actually
humid.
humid.
So yeah, I had a problem. Yeah, everything just gets wet.
Yeah.
So I moved to a more dry, better place. Yeah. But for a short term, I think it's okay.
Short time is okay.
Close to university.
Yeah, close to
So when you spend your time mostly in university, no
It's
problem
not a
at
big
all.
deal, yeah. Just we have to like walk in the like steep
The hills. Oh my god, the hills were
I
killing
really
me.
hate it.
The Shui Yunjie Daban. Like, you live close here or?
I live maybe 20 minutes by walking
20
here.
minutes by walk, okay.
The close to the monorail station.
Oh, okay.
20 minutes is such a long time.
Huh? What?
20 minutes, right? By walking.
it's
For me it's
kinda
okay.
long walk,
For me
yeah.
it's okay. So, I forgot to ask you. 日本でどこへ行きましたか? How many Japanese places or city have you been?
I think all places except Beihaidao and Dongbei. Dongbei, the Tohoku area, and Hokkaido. Except that, I think I've been to most places.
どこで日本でどこへ行きましたか Sorry, my Japanese.
I've been to Beihaido.
You've been to there?
Yeah, long time ago, when I was 3 or something. And of course, like, Kyushu, right?
Kyushu.
Yeah, Fukuoka and
奄美
Amami Ocean.
That's an island, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
I've never been there.
Yeah, never been there.
And Okinawa, of course. And Tokyo, right?
Did you visit only Okinawa main island or did you go to other small islands?
And only Okinawa, I think.
Okay.
Long time ago.
Me too. I never been to other islands. I only been to the Okinawa island.
I want to visit Yonaguni.
Yonaguni.
Oh,
Yeah.
the front line of Japan.
Yeah.
You're from Taiwan, no?
Before
Yeah.
Taiwan was colonized by Japan for 50 years,
Yeah.
so during that time some Taiwanese people moved to Okinawa Island.
Yeah.
So maybe their ancestor originally from Taiwan.
Taiwan, right. They're
After
mixed.
they mixed Japanese and
Oh,
married with
right,
Japanese
right.
and mixed blood.
That's true.
Mm.
What is your major, by the way?
I major 外交と国際関係
Are you taking like Japanese? Wait, I forgot the name of the course, but
So I think
気分
because
チェンジ日本政治
are you taking it?
Yes, I did that.
I've seen you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wait, I think there's some like Japanese guy, right? I mean, I met
Yes,
him.
there's
Yeah.
a lot in that
They
class.
say
I don't
you're-
know which. but-
You're very smart or something. They say that.
Oh,
And they say like your first language is English. That's what they say. So possibly it's you.
oh, yes, maybe it's me.
Oh my gosh, what a coincidence.
あれじゃないタントとミンタロウじゃない
大正解です。
Oh,
Oh, okay. We are taking the same course.
just realized.
yeah.
but you didn't find out before.
Yeah, it's a big class. It's
Oh,
like
yeah, big class.
120 people.
Yeah, so many
stuck
Japanese
together.
students as well. Yeah.
It's a Japanese politics course.
Are you the top student in your class?
Yes, that's why I'm here. For that. It's like if you are top ranked student, you're assigned as a teacher here, and you can get a scholarship or like you can get a certificate that you participate in a chakra.
Thank you. I learned a lot of things from you.
No problem.
Wow. Like I think on the day like you're wearing the green shirt, green sweater or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I still remember.
Oh. No, yeah, because they told me that there was a Japanese exchange student from Oita.
Yeah, it's me.
100%
it's me.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
Yeah. Now I got it.
And then they were saying like he's super proactive, he's super energetic in 8 in the morning, and they're like, why is he so energetic 8 in the morning?
Did they act like that?
Yeah, they told you that you're so energetic 8 in the morning.
in which way?
Like I mean active, like
Just talkative.
woke up in the 8 in the morning.
Yeah,
But they were like dead.
Yeah.
They told me that, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Possibly.
すっごい元気な人。ザバーに。
Possibly it's a good thing, huh?
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah. Because like I was sitting in the classroom, right? And then they were speaking Japanese, and then oh my gosh, they're Japanese, and I have to talk to them like that. See what's that like that? Are you Japanese? Like that.
我以前为什么烧起来的时候，就是一个时段，然后老板就会吃肉。
Coincidence.
You made lots of friends here in the university.
Yeah. There's a lot of I know faces, but I forgot their names, and I don't know your name now. Yeah.
Which one? Like the Japanese name or English name? Which one you want
Tell
to
me
know?
both. Tell me both.
Okay. The English name is Joe.
Okay.
Joe. Easy, right?
Joe.
And the Japanese name is Ryoya.
Ryoya.
Yeah, I think easy for you. But for you, I don't know.
What's the kanji?
Kanji, I'll show you that. I think it does exist in Taiwan, this kanji. This is 吃饭凉菜. This is Ryoya.
よろしくお願いします。 Yeah.
Zufan. I think the Zufan doesn't exist.
We don't have this kanji.
The first one, right?
First one.
Lianzai.
So when you see the kanji for first time, you know the pronunciation or not? Because
No, I didn't know that.
one kanji is have many different pronunciations.
Yeah,
In
I don't know,
Japanese.
in Japanese.
So
yeah,
that's why
I don't
it's
understand.
difficult for me.
Yeah, my Chinese teacher, like, gave me this name, like Zufan Lianzai.
So
Just Zufan Lianzai.
my name is this. Sanchi Qianfei.
So Yukiteru is Chen Hui, Yamasaki is San Qi.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. 22? Ah, okay. I'm
So I
21.
work- Oh yeah, you must be. So you're the third year exchange program student, isn't it?
Yeah, like in Tanka University, I think I'll be like the third year. But when it comes to my home university, it's gonna be like fourth year.
Oh yeah,
Senior, I
because
think.
the April new semester started. Oh yeah, I totally forget about
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
So usually when you are third year student, you have to like a job hunting in Japan.
Yes, exactly.
So
I
you
have
are-
to get a credit.
So you are doing the job hunting now?
Sorry?
You are doing the job hunting events now? Job hunting?
Not now. Not now, but eventually I have to do that. I think I have to go back to Japan, and then my class is gonna start from like September. I mean October. So I still have like maybe 4 months or something for the break.
prepare, right.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna prepare for the job hunting, and then yeah.
どちら仕事はしたい
What kinds of job?
So, how to say in Japanese?
Place?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What kind of job?
どんな仕事
どんな仕事はしたいしたい吗
どんな仕事がしたいですか
どんな仕事はしたい
したいですか
したいですか
This guy's Keigo. Yeah, police. Yeah. Polite way. Yeah, I think I told you already, but I haven't decided yet. So yeah, just
どこで仕事したい
どこがしたいか。
どこで
Actually, I was thinking about Tokyo, like when I was a kid.
Does your parents live in Tokyo or?
But my parents live in Chiba Prefecture,
Chiba, right.
but my father works in Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
Akihabara
Okay.
Akihabara is
for the anime.
kanji is 秋叶原秋叶原 OK 秋叶原 Akihabara
Yeah, but I think like Kyushu is also good, right? Pretty nice city, I think.
Like Fuban is pretty, friendly city for youngsters. Yeah.
どんな仕事はした
どんな仕事がしたい
したいですか
Maybe I'm thinking of going to like a science technology related, like a
Wow.
like a computer company or
Yeah,
something.
computer
like that.
company. Like IT or something like that?
Yes, not
Computer
only
science,
IT,
right?
or more of maybe I'm seeking for a semiconductor company.
Wow.
Since I'm in Taiwan.
Yeah. You can get a job in Taiwan, I think, then, for semiconductor companies. Yeah. Or Seoul? Korea as well, right?
Oh yeah. Korea is famous too. Yeah, there's several offices in Japan,
Yeah,
also
yeah,
in
yeah.
Taiwan. Yeah, and I also speak a little bit of Korean, so
Oh, do you?
How many languages can you speak?
only four. Japanese, English, some Chinese, some Korean. Yeah, like two.
How about you?
Only two. Maybe Chinese studying now.
Yeah. Like including the studying one. Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult to say if you're like I'm fluent in two languages, English and Japanese, but it's difficult to say
Exactly.
those intermediate one, you know.
Yeah.
So
But
Korean is easy for you because many grammar is similar.
Korean is way easier than Chinese.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I studied, not study, but I was going to a Korean church for 4 years.
Wow.
That's where they had the morning class every Sunday, so that's where I studied Korean, which just as he said before, my brain was way flexible, softer than now, so easier to get it in. And yeah, the problem now is I kind of confuse Chinese and Korean sometimes. Yeah. Especially numbers.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3, but
Oh,
they
you mean
1, 2, 3.
the tunes, because there are 4 tunes in
Their words are similar to Chinese, but their meaning is totally different.
Yeah.
So that's why I get confused.
Yeah, same like me, because many Japanese kanji is different meaning.
Yeah.
Like I recently I learned. Do you know Aijin?
Aijin?
It means mistress.
Right.
But in Chinese meanings like koibito.
Ah.
So Aijin is
愛人が中国語だと恋人って意味だけど日本語だとなんか浮気相手みたいな。そう
so why? Do you know why?
I don't know.
Yeah, no idea.
But you guys also have the Lien, right? But that's more Japanese term.
Yeah.
Right. Koibito.
Oh, do you know what does mean miso in Korean?
Miso in Korean. Miso is miso, right?
No.
Like michoso?
No.
Miso.
Okay. Actually, miso in Korean is smile.
Miso. Oh, そうなんだ。
Yeah, smile.
Smile?
Yeah, smile. So I asked other Japanese before. They say it's misoshiru. No. It's a smile. Means smile.
Miso. It's Korean.
Yeah.
Smile.
That's interesting.
I didn't know about that. Miso.
Now you know.
Thank you.
I see.
And do you have a plan to have family in the future?
Yeah, maybe.
Now the problem in Taiwan is young people don't want to get married, so the birth rates go lower and lower.
It's same situation in Japan then.
Oh yeah, in Japan,
Birth rate is going down now.
especially in the countryside, and there's only elder people. There's no more younger people in the
Exactly same
countryside.
situation.
I heard last year the birth rate in Taiwan was lowest in all country in the world.
What?
Yeah, and because the COVID, and so people don't
Japan
want
was
to.
still 1.3 or something, but I remember Taiwan was 0.8 per babies per couple.
So it's very bad for the economy.
Yeah.
And do you have a plan to have a family in the future?
Yeah, if I get married, of course. Yeah, I want to get married eventually, but not now, of course. Like after maybe if I
Before
get-
30 or?
Yeah, after 30 or something. I think.
And how about you?
Similar. I think a standard Japanese would say they will still want to have their family, but like if they can, will really depend on the economic situation. at
Yeah,
that
exactly.
time.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think half of them maybe can have their family. It's not too bad as Taiwan, as I heard, because I remember one of my Taiwanese. I actually have 2 sisters, and we're like, so my parents have 3 kids. And when I told that to my Taiwanese friend, they said, "Oh, your family is so rich," but it's not about rich or not in Japan, you know. But in Taiwan, I think unless you're super rich, you cannot really have a baby. So I thought the situation is way worse here.
What is your parents' job?
My parents, they work in how do I say it, like my father actually already passed away.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry
but
to
my
hear that.
mother is working in Indian company.
Indian company.
And it's a jewelry related company.
Oh,
yes.
I see.
But my father, when he was alive, he was working in medical related. Yes, he was making medicine, I think. And promotion of medicines. I think he's not like his father, like making the medicine itself, but just selling the medicine. Salesman for medicine.
My father was passed away also, and can I ask you when your father passed away?
So I'm 22 currently, and 23. No, not 23. 13 years ago. So when I was 9, he had a car accident.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad.
So yeah.
Yeah, so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but it's okay. Life happens. Someday everyone will die.
Yeah, car accident in Japan.
Yeah, it's rare, isn't it, in comparison to Taiwan?
I see, I see. That's sad.
He was, I'm not sure, but yeah, he often how do I say, he often were in out of house, so he flew around he flew around cities in Japan basically, and we lived in Tokyo, but he was in like outside so many times. He only came home like every 1 or 2 months. So even though he passed away, it wasn't really a big change for me. Yeah, you know, like he was not here at
Kind of
home.
sad though.
It's a sad thing if you hear it, but for me it was like
So you're
didn't
not,
change
you're not
so
very close to your father, or?
I was close, but yeah, I mean close physically. I was not close physically. Yeah. So the life didn't change so much in terms of that. Yeah.
So sad.
Your parents also because you're like already 30 right? Yes.
So it's every time when I'm very embarrassed to tell people how old I am because I'm not young anymore. So
Age doesn't matter.
I feel like this country is more chill about that in comparison to at least our country. Right? Yeah.
so what do you want to ask me? Or?
Oh yeah. So your parents must be already in, like, if they are like already in 70 or 70.
Almost. My mother is 68. Yeah.
And your father is something a little older than that.
Actually, my father was passed away 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Oh, so kind of early.
So, do you guys have girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Taiwanese?
In Japanese, it's kanajo wa imasu ka? Oh, okay.
The Taiwanese? Which one?
Left.
Oh,
彼女は台湾人日本人ですか？
Japanese?
日本人です。
Wow.
How do you know each other?
Here in university.
How long have you been dating with her?
Almost 1 year and a half.
Wow, that's a long time.
Are you studying in the same department?
Yeah. She's in the same.
That makes sense, yeah.
And where is she from in Japan?
She's from Nanyang.
So maybe she can speak Kansai dialect.
Yes, that's what she's doing right now.
So she.
That's Taiwanese girl wanted to study Kansai man.
So why Kansai man?
I don't know. But
To be honest, it's interesting.
yes, I say to her that every time, and she get angry.
Oh yeah, right.
But yeah,
I know.
but it seems like the Taiwanese girl wants to do a working holiday in Japan, and she's planning to go to Osaka.
Yeah,
and that's
but
why she
still,
wanted to talk to.
In the workplace, they use the normal Japanese.
Yes.
You know?
But so somehow she's interested in Osaka
It's good thing.
Kansai
It's good
people,
thing. It's good thing.
and that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, that's so cool.
The Taiwanese girl actually came to the chat corner to speak to me in Japanese, and then she was looking for Kansai people, and my girlfriend is from Kansai, so and they met today for the first time.
Wow.
So that's why she came to me and said, "Who is the person you're talking about?"
I see. Wow, so cool.
How about you?
I used to have Thai girlfriend. Thai.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, but we broke up last October. When I was in Canada, we broke up. Yeah, but like.
Is she Japanese?
Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah, she's from Thai.
Oh.
And then, I mean, she could speak Japanese, but kind of basic Japanese. So we were having conversation in English. That helps me a lot actually. Yeah, that's one of the.
How did you know your Thai girlfriend?
Oh yeah.
Oh, she was like my home university's international student. Then we got to know each other in the how can I say online class. I was taking the online classes because the COVID, because of the COVID, 2021 or something, long time ago. And then we were in the same breakout room. And then like she, how can I say? She liked my face, and then like, she texted me a lot after that.
Okay, okay.
And then we got to know each other, and then
That's so straightforward reason.
yeah.
I like your face, right?
Yeah, like that,
Wow,
like that.
that sounds so Thailand people.
Yeah, Thailand people, typical Thailand. And then we start dating, and then we have been dating for like 1 year and 4 months.
Oh, that's pretty
It's a
long.
long time. But there are some like several like problems, like issues, between us.
Is it because of the cultural difference?
Culture different, the biggest problem. But like we were having like toxic relationship as well. Yeah, she tried to control me.
Oh,
Control.
Yeah.
that kind of girl. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Well,
but-
we can't meet up this day like that. She always said that. And then, why you can't do this, even though you are my boyfriend. Like that.
Okay. So it was too stressful.
Yeah, it was so stressful. Yeah. I was about to like, see a doctor.
That's
I had a kind of mental illness because of that.
that's not good.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, I think the cross relationship is not easy.
Yeah, not easy, not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now like I'm looking for Japanese girlfriend.
Yeah, okay. I understand that.
But I wanna ask you something. Like, is it good thing? I mean, is it good idea to have relationship in Taiwan? Because like I live here after 3 months, right? I think it's good idea because we're gonna have a long distance relationship eventually.
I think it's not easy
not
because
easy.
if you have a Taiwan girlfriend, some of you have to give up their life. Maybe after they want to move to Japan, or move to Taiwan, and both of you have to give up their life, and
Yeah, that's true.
it's not easy.
It's not easy, long distance. Even though like Japan and Taiwan is very close, but still like here it's foreign country, right? Overseas, so it's hard to like meet up often.
I agree.
Yeah, so I'm not sure
I
about
think,
it.
I mean, a Japanese girl in Taiwan.
Whichever, like Taiwanese
Whichever.
girl or
Okay.
Japanese girl.
Someone in Taiwan.
Yeah. But I think Japanese girls would be better. Like,
For you, at least.
yeah, at least, yes.
So usually when Japanese get married, the women have to change their last name.
Yes, we still have that kind of culture. I mean, legal law.
One of my teacher, he's a Taiwanese. He married with a Japanese woman. After he get married, his wife doesn't change the last name.
It's like the system of koseki. It's called koseki. This is like going into a house,
Yeah.
a particular house. So still, they have to choose their name, but they can they can decide either man goes into woman's house or a woman goes into man's house. Usually woman goes into man's house. And I think if you're married with a foreigner, you're out of that system. So you don't have to change your name, but you can still put the family name as your middle name or something. So I think if you're married with foreigner, that's no problem.
But now I read the news. Many Japanese women they don't want to change their last name when they get married.
Yeah, but it's still half and half, I think.
Half and half.
That's why it's not changing yet.
Do you miss Japan very much?
Do you listen?
Do you miss Japan very much?
Do you miss? Do I miss? Yeah, I do. I miss Japanese food.
Yeah, Japanese. But you can eat Japanese food here,
I can, but it's
But the
too
tax-
expensive.
Seriously?
I mean, no.
Bro,
I mean,
if you go to like Kura,
I mean,